visit me, my landlord was in my room and making the fire, showing that it was cold. And he said, I show you how to make this fire, because if we're not in, you can try to do it yourself. So that was my first week, the first day. He said, I try to make you this fire. And when you're not here, when I've been not here and it's cold, you can make the fire yourself. So I was there making this fire in my room. And the doorbell went. So I went down and it was this man from there. Hyde Park Street said, him come to visit you. Nileth Sinclair said yes. Allen. I was Allen at that time. Allen. Allen. I was Allen at that time. You can't remember that yet. I was Allen at that time. And I said yes. And my landlord know the voice of them. And he was just coming out of my room with the coal and the shovel in his hand. Meanwhile, he was coming up the stairs. I give this joke. Meanwhile, he was coming up the stairs. He was coming out the room because I hear them and he know them. I don't know them. And he seen him coming out in the room. And when I went in the room, the first thing he said to me, if I'm interested in marriage. So I said to him, why you ask me if I'm interested in marriage? I didn't come to marry, I come to look a job. That's what I said I come for. I said I come to look a job. I didn't come to married. Because I didn't know is when I go and come back, I tell him, say what happened. He say, okay then. And he start take all the details from me, what that when they come and what not and everything. And he say, oh, all right, on Friday, you come down by Lacey Street, they will give you the money, the dole money, and you'll get some money. So I said, okay. Then when I was coming, that time, when I was coming up out my street, I meet two girls, Jasmine, she died now, and this other lady, and Celie, Mrs. Celie, and we meet up in that street together. And we was going down to, we didn't know one another, but we introduced to one another. Peck, she was here years before us from Barbados. And she said, oh, come on, girls, I'll show you the way. So the three of us went down to this place. And when we went, they get interviewed and they get the money. Two get the money. And when they called me in to get my money, they said they can't get no money. I've been in this country 50 odd years. I never get a penny off no government, nothing. I never get a penny. You know how I feel that day? With £5 in my hand. And I'd have the rent to pay. The rent was only cheap, was £1 out for the rent room. And I have to eat. And I said, they didn't give me no money at all. I cried, I really cried. And I come up and I said to Sil, I doesn't get no money. He said, no, he said that big guy, he said that body bastard. So I said, why you say that? He said, because he seen me coming out the room and he think it was me you come to. Oh. And I said, he said, yeah, because he see me coming out the room and think it's me you come to. No, he thought it was me, him received me, he think me was family abuse or something like that.
Right.
You see,
yeah.
He thought it, and he's trying to get money, like, you know what I mean? So I didn't know. I said, say it. He said, yeah. That's why I think it's me you come to. Because I tell him I don't have nobody there, it's just my friends I come to. I didn't get a penny beside my beside my £5 in my hand. And I said, and I was crying, and Seal said to me, he died, last year he died, my landlord. That's my first landlord. And he said, don't worry, you'll get food to eat, him and his wife. And they feed me, and they give me bus fare to go fix if and get this job. Macano. They make toys, dinky toys in Macano, yeah.
How long were you there? And what
I went, and when I was going, I didn't know where to go, but my friend gave me the note at the paper again, was to go. Same as I came out the street, I seen Precious. She died the other day. And she said, to me, scared, no, me don't know, but I said, well, it's a black person, well, we must can't talk. And she said to me that, where you going? And say, where you going? And I say, well, I have this piece of paper and I'm going to look for this place. No, she said, you come from Jamaica? And I said, yes, I am. I come from there. And she said, me too. But she said, I've been here a while now. I was in London and I came to Liverpool because it's more quieter, she said, in Liverpool. So I'm not going to look a job too. So she said, come on. And we both of us went together, in Binns Road. Right. And she comes with me and then we both of us going together. And then we have the Meccano factory and the painting cardboard factory over that side. But we here said the painting cardboard doesn't take on black people.
Why?
Well, that the painting cardboard don't take on black people, so we're trying it out to see if it was true. Because really, that's not the factory I come to go. I go to Meccano. My friend, they give me the paper for the Meccano. But we say we try out there, and when we go, the lady come out and said, we're full. No vacancy. And we said, oh, there's no vacancy, and you have vacancy on the board. So that night we proved now, say it's true, they doesn't take on black people there. It was only one lady there, and she kind of turned color, Miss Taylor, she died now too. And she was the only person working that place as black. But they didn't class her as black, too, she have a bit of color there. So, well, all right, then we laughed and we went over to the Meccano now, where we're supposed to go. And I went to the Meccano, and there was a lady before us, and she came out, and the lady come out and said, morning, we said, morning. And she said, I'm afraid it's only 2 vacancy leave. So I was sitting up like that to the table, and she said, you come then. I'm sorry, I can't get the both of you, but there's only one. So she take me hand.
Oh.
She take me hand and leave Precious. But Precious said, I doesn't mind. She said, I work already, I doesn't mind. She said, I doesn't mind because I work already and you just come. So the lady take me on. So my friends then were there working now. So it's all right now. It's all right. It wasn't all right. Well, she said, Monday morning, we did here Monday morning. Went in Monday morning, hear me, timid. I said, oh, me going to manage. I wonder what the job like. They said they make toys. Went in now, the lady, the Meccano woman, the name Phyllis, and she welcomed me in. And when we went into this place, we see all these machines going. And these people line out in row, and these machines, they stand in row, and they take off things off of this thing going, conveyor going. I didn't even know what they call them. Conveyor belt. I didn't know what they call them. But and it was going. And then I said, God, that's going to be into, I don't know. I can't do that. I told me in my heart now, I can't do that. I can't do that for work. I can't do. Anyway, the lady come, Phyllis come, and she said to welcome me in and everything, and then she give me spot on the conveyor belt. And the conveyor belt, you know. I said, Lord, how am I going to do that? Anyway, the start up, the morning, Monday morning, and my friend was just next door me. One of them was just there. And she had do the work and send, they had us up the top doing the work, send down to her, and then send down to me. Oh God, I was in a mess. I was in a mess because I couldn't do it. I said, Lord, I can't do this job in my heart. I can't do this job. How am I going to manage? I can't do this job. But me not saying anything. I said to my friends, how am I going to do this job, Bernice? She said, yeah, we do it, you know. So when she done now, when they all pile up, all the digital, they pile up on me. When they pile up, she not bother take no lunch time. Oh. She come and God rest the dead. She come and she start take them off before the others, they come down, you see, because they come start up back again and me have them all pile up. And then the Sharjah woman, Sis Lily, she said me couldn't do the job, she said me couldn't do it. And then all of a sudden, the couple days after, when we goes in, she said, oh, I have another job for you. I was so glad. Yes, we decided a job for me. Oh my God, she said, come, I'm taking you into the tire room.
So you escaped from that?
So I escaped, and then that job, I couldn't do it, It was too fast for me. It was too fast coming down. And everybody doing dance sending them down. I nearly messed myself up. I couldn't believe. And anyway, after that, and she put me in the tire room now to put the wheels on and the little toy, the
tinky toy.
Yeah, the little toys them. And I put the wheel on the machine. And then first when I started, there was a little old lady beside me named Louie. And she was very nice to me. She had a bit stomach like, but she was nice, but she couldn't go fast. She was kind of disabled. And but she trying to do her work and they keep her and she said, and then she always said, Nileth, you do it, Nileth, you have to keep yourself warm, Nileth, you have to keep yourself warm and have on warm things. She was very good to me. And she said, you have to have warm tights, Nileth, she said, and things. And she always, when she comes, she bring me a pair of tights. And and God rest the dead. And she bring me a pair of tights and say, come on, keep yourself warm. Because you have to keep warm, Nileth. And then she couldn't, when the tire nows come and they start, 3 butter pan of tires you have to do, right? And they put down the 3 butter pans there. And that's what you have to do. And then when we start now, machine, pick down, them fingers here, oh, I don't know. My God, that was another story again. I didn't think I would be able to do them tight. Then that again. I said, no, I'm not going to be able to do them. And I said to Louis, the tires somehow, they're hard like rock. Because wheel, you see, they're going on. I said, wheel. She said, Nileth. He said, Nileth, some of them are soft, but most of them hard. I said, I wasn't able to do them. My fingers sore. My finger them sore till I couldn't name them 2 fingers. You're sore. I couldn't hardly wash myself. And I still have to go back tomorrow morning to do it. To Mom. And God was good to me though. And I said, I take my time then. And sometimes I get the soft one. And I take my time. And I say, I have to do this. I can't go say I can't do it. And I start. And God helped me make me start doing it properly and do it good. God helped me doing it. That's a 3 pan we're supposed to do. 3 butter pan, then big butter pan. I'm supposed to do a day. And I start doing that tire, hard or soft. And in the jiffy, me do me 3 butter pan. And then me start doing one for the Louis. And doing one for myself play for underneath the chair. Honest to God, I couldn't believe I could ever
do that much.
I do that much. And some hard and some soft. And I tell you, I do my 3 butter I can't make the charge and I say I do them and left underneath there. And I do one for Louis and Louis put under her chair.
Oh, that's lovely.
That in the morning when we come, we try to pretend like we're doing hard work. We pretend like we're doing hard work.
So you made it work for you?
Yeah, so it works for me there.
How long were you there?
I've been there from 62, 61, and I've been there until about 60, 64, 61, 62, not 62. And then I leave from there, then I go to Dunlop.
What was your wage when you first started? Can you remember?
£5, £4, £5. I found one of the paper the other day. I would have to look for it. I did I made a show them what I don't know, but it was there. £5 when I'm a pay slip. I feel very sad about it, but they call everything Windrush, but I didn't come in the Windrush. No. I pay £85 and come on the plane. I didn't come on that shipload, the people that were coming. And but I feel sad for them because they should try to have their paper, a lot of them. We shouldn't just come and just sit down and say, well, it's all right. Because we all come and say we're going back home. We're going 5 years here. And every West Indies, 5 years, and we're going back because we're going to make the money to go back home.
Is that
none about me. No, we all come here for 5 years.
So you came for 5 years?
Yeah, everybody come for 5 years. The other West Indian people then come for 5 years as well. 5 years, 5 years. And we're still here. And we're dead and gone. You see? Right. But we all come say, our 5 years, we'll make the money and we go home, we have a home, back home. That's what we all come for.
So how do you feel that the people who don't have their papers, it's their fault or it's the government's fault?
I think the government fault as well to show we all the papers. But I think you're responsible for it. We should have, I think we should have the papers. I don't remind you, but I don't have it in some way. Yeah, I think you should have your papers. Because we don't know what will happen. Look what they do with Cuba, with those people in Cuba. That's the same thing. But I think they're careless, you know. They should, I think they should. Yes, I think they're wrong and should apologize to them. Because everybody leave, they come and build up the country and then when we come and work so hard. I remember when I was in the hospital and they gave me the dirtiest bed pan to wash. And the white people, they said they wouldn't do them, they wouldn't wash them. They didn't want to work. Yeah, when I came here, half of them didn't work, the white people then. And they have the children, and they don't go to work. And they get money, stay home and get money. And when we go and come and do the dirty job, now they said we come and take away the jobs from them. We rob them of the jobs, you see. And they said they couldn't go and wash bedpans. No?
Sounds like jobs that they didn't want to do.
Yeah, they didn't want to do the job.
Can you tell me about your time in hospital? What were you doing there and how long were you there for?
I was there till what, I don't remember when we started, but I know me leave there 92, me leave there 92. Maybe 18 years or something like that. I tell you when I get the paper again, I can't remember nothing quite now.
That's okay.
But I was there till I leave. And 93 I leave there.
Is that when
And I quite give you the right time.
Were you...
I do an auxiliary nurse there. Yeah, in Alda A. And I was there.
So you're one of the people who built up the NHS?
Yeah. Alda A Children's Hospital.
Were there a lot of nurses from the Caribbean who work in there at the time? Were you only one?
A few of us, not a lot. The blacks was there really. Not a lot of black was there in Alda A. Not a lot of blacks was there in Alda A. But the few of us, some of us was from Barbados and me from Jamaica. And a couple from other places, but there wasn't a lot of black was there. And when we came here, we'd have to go on a train. They just take you on and give you the job.
Okay.
And I always have to do is feed the babies, them and that make the babies tidy and whatsoever. So it was not, and then when they done the turn up, we do the dirty bedpan, the dirty part. I remember the first time I went in all the A and it was the morning. And they making tea. And when they make the tea done and everybody have the tea done, then afterward they said to me, we can go and make a cup of tea. Yeah, everybody have the tea. I never forgot that. Everybody have the tea on that ward. Everybody come. And then we give money to help make up buy the tea bag. Make up buy tea bag. And everybody have the tea first. And when they finish, they say, we can go and make a cup of tea.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, rotten. Sick. But what can we do?
Did you say anything to them?
No, I don't say nothing. And up till now, I didn't say nothing. No, I don't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, yeah. I never forgot that morning. We just knew on that ward, just knew. And they all went in that kitchen and they make the tea. They ask some money to buy tea. And not much, couple coppers anyway, but they put the coppers in. And they all have the cup of tea down, sister, nurses, everybody. And afterward, they said, me can go and make a cup of tea. I didn't make no tea. I didn't go and make no tea. I didn't go and make no tea. Another time again, was an award, F2. And we always busy on that one, always busy. And then this night we cool down and then never busy. And we all sit down, 2 nurses in the office. I remember where I was, but I was there. Yeah, I was sit down, 3 of us sit down. And the sister come to, she was an Irish sister. Sister Mary or Sister Claire, one of them. And then she come up and said to me, don't you think those windows to be clean can be clean? Just look at it. Pardon, sister. And them windows. Every Trevor sit down, you know. Me, she tell him. And you think the windows they can clean. So I say, you know, what's this? I'm sorry. I didn't come here to clean windows. I say I didn't come here to clean windows. And from then I didn't speak to her. I didn't. And she's Irish. She's not think she was English. And she come and tell him, because she doing the ward round. She come in because Trevor sit down and she come and pick me out the window. They could clean. Clean windows. The hospital windows. She out of order. Out of order. Yeah.
The other two people who were there, what did they look like?
White.
English?
Yeah. English. Yeah. White. Because the Trevor there sit down in the office. Mm-hmm. And she, because nothing, that was the first night really we not busy. Mm-hmm. And we sit down and we're talking all of us. And then she come and do the ward round and she see we sit down. And she come to say to me, say, the windows clean. She out of order. And that time I have my windows and my house clean. All them things we put up with, you know, and then, you know, what to do? That's life.
The first job that you said you went for at the factory, and I know you got the Meccano one, but the other factory, you said they just wasn't. There was like a colour bar to employing people there.
Yeah, that's what they're painting cardboard. Yeah.
And then this experience of, well, discrimination with the bedpans and the windows. Did you experience a lot of discrimination in employment?
Yeah, it was. It was a lot. Because they come like they pick you out to do the dirtiest job. And the others, them all right. It was.
Would anybody speak up on your behalf, or?
Who going to speak up on my behalf? And who is black monkeys? Who going to speak up on my behalf? I don't know.
You say that phrase, black monkeys. Is it something that you were called, or?
Yeah, black monkeys.
By the people at work?
The kids them, yeah, the kids them. Yeah.
What, on the streets, or?
No, in the hospital.
Did you have a problem with people saying they didn't want you to touch them?
Oh yeah. They don't want you to touch them. The kids them, they don't want you to touch them because you're black. Black monkeys.
How did you get around that?
I just left them. That's the same thing. I just leave them.
Okay.
Just leave them.
Because
you come to work and me want my money and me don't want through all those things me don't get. You know, and me realize that me have people money to pay back and I don't want to rob nobody, so I work. I work to pay me debts off. I work.
This discrimination that you experienced in work, did you experience it a lot on the streets as well, or with your houses or anything?
Yes, sometimes, because I remember I was going into the bus by the Royal Hospital there. And this man was before me. And me at the back. And the man just spit right stepping on the bus, sorry. Spit. And spit. Said me have to quick spit on me. Yeah. All that me go through it. Yeah. And I broke off right in that bus and grabbed him and that, but I couldn't grab him because the bus was going to go. And I said I never forget that one either. Yeah.
And yet you still smile so much.
Yeah, I must do. Yeah, you go through all that, you know. So, you know.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the people don't, there's a lot of it was going on. A lot of it was going on. You sit down beside them. They move from you and sit down somewhere else.
Are you
on
talking
the bus.
On
the bus. On the bus. On the bus.
So this was 60s, 70s. It's not still going on now, is it?
No, they don't do that now. I don't think. No, I never, but no, they don't do that now. I don't think so. I don't know if they still, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
But when you first came over, it was quite pronounced.
Yeah. Just like the houses, then they wouldn't rent us nowhere. It's only because our black Jamaican men, they come here, like Scoffrey and all, him still alive. Him used to buy the houses them because the houses them were cheap. And then when we, the black one, come there in rent, you can get rooms and things like that to rent off him and things like that. Because you go to get a room there, so they put up no blacks on it, the door, no blacks, no dogs, and all them things.
And no Irish.
No Irish on the door, so you couldn't get nowhere.
Did you see those signs yourself?
Yeah, I see one of them myself. Yeah, I see them myself. So it's true. All was going on. But we overcome them, yeah. God is good. God is good.
All the time.
God is good. He turned the tide around.
Yeah,
Just like what they said, they couldn't eat our food. Oh boy, that was another story. Yaka. How could you eat that? Yaka. And I always come to put them nose. One of them, I just boxed one of them one day. I was so mad. They come and put it, and I just boxed it. And then the other one on the line say, "Huh, you boxer?" They say, "Yes, a boxer." And then they go call, one of them go call the charge on the man. and she come the charge on the man and say, "Well, you do it." I say, "Yeah." Ask her why I do it. And the charge on the man call her at the office, tell her off or whatever, tell her.
And you did it because she was in your food? She put her nose in your food?
Yeah. I go, my food. Yeah. I smell my food. It's just like what them do. I know them I eat our food. They can't go out there and you see what happened with they. They couldn't eat this, the yak, that, they had that yak. And look out there. Yeah. We just sit there, watch them and say, yeah. The tide turned. That means just laugh. We just sit there and laugh. When they first out the hands with it coming, and they all say, "Oh yaka, that I couldn't eat that and I couldn't," and they're licking it up. Yeah, they're licking it up. I just laugh. We just laugh. We just take it and say, "Look at that." Yeah, that's it. The tide turned. They all. Oh, green banana. There, yak. Yeah. They're asking you, "Oh, you do that? How you? How you do that?" I never doing it before. I say, yeah. So I'll come in now. All of them West Indian food now.